Hello, everyone. My name is Dmitry, and here is with me Marie and Kirill. This is our weekly Feature Friday, which is happening on Thursday, because tomorrow is a holiday for many people. Okay, guys. So first of all, I would like to apologize for last week downtime again. Most of the events like this happen because of Amazon, our hosting provider. But in this case, we couldn't blame Amazon, unfortunately. We released new version with lots of changes and everything worked fine in our tests and test environment, but unfortunately it failed when it faced production traffic. And as a result, we spent several sleepless nights fixing it. By the way, I also would like to say big thank you to everyone who supported us and left a comment on our post about this outage. I had never read so many supportive, kind, and encouraging comments. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. Okay, now before we dive into new editor features, I would like to give an update about our live streaming. First of all, we have not released private beta to anyone yet. We are still working on it. And it looks like now we can start inviting first users in the very beginning of January. But there are literally thousands of applications, and unfortunately, we cannot just open streaming to all, so please be patient. Hopefully, everybody will get access by the end of February, and I'm pretty sure even earlier. As you can see, we are streaming now using our product, and we'll continue to do so. It may fail, and this is okay at this stage. And by the way, thank you for understanding. And internally in the company, we practice so-called dog fooding. This is popular term in software industry. For those who are not familiar with it, it basically means practice what you preach, kind of similar. Or as we say it, eat your own dog food. And this is what we do. Most of the videos we create in Wave.editor. All our videos are hosted in our hosting. And all the streaming we do will be in our streaming. So we are users of our software, and we believe this is the best way to make it awesome. Actually, I remember many years ago I explained dog fooding to our marketing department. And at the time, it was just one person, and she didn't like how it sounds at all. Like, eat your own dog food, yuck. So she came up with another term, drink your own champagne. So whatever you prefer, drink your own champagne or eat your own dog food. The result is the same. Anyway, enough talk from me. Let Kirill and Maria show our new cool features in the editor.
Yeah, I think I'll start. Thank you, Dima. So hello everyone. Yes. Oh, thank you. Full size now. Hello everyone. Happy upcoming holidays and Christmas to those who are celebrating. As you can see, I'm spreading the festive vibe all over my screen. Oh, hope you like it. So straight to the editor. Oh, by the way, I like the champagne version better as well. Okay, I'll share my screen to show you the new feature, one of the new features that we have in our editor. So there you go. I hope you can see my screen well. And we call this feature a project inside a project. And let me show you what it allows you to do. So now you can easily add already created projects from your videos folder right into your new project. And to do that, you choose a scene that you want to add this project to. It can be before or after this the scene, and you just click the plus sign before or after. Here, let me just add something right here, and then you can choose what to add, like a stock visual from the stock library, something from your uploads, a color background, or just a very new scene. But I'll click on my videos. And here I am inside my videos folder, and I'll just add this greeting card right to my project. I click on the add button, and then there you go. Just like it takes literally a few seconds to do that. You don't have to duplicate anything. You don't have to create it from scratch every single time that you're using it. And pay attention that it comes along with the music. So if you have a music in your project that you're adding it, you just need to adjust it or completely get rid of it. Let me just, yeah, you can do something like, oops. Yeah, you can just stretch it or just delete it from the project. There you go. It's inside my project. That's like that. That's super easy. If you want to add something to the very end of your to the very end of your project, pay attention that the last scene doesn't have this small plus button because, and that was a surprise for me too, it's right here. So you just click this button and it does pretty much the same thing. So again, you can customize this previous project that you've added to your existing project and delete it if you'd like. So yep, I can add it anywhere I want. And it's super handy because, again, you don't have to create anything from scratch for multiple projects. And if, for instance, if you created an intro that you want to use in your projects, you can just add them to everything, to all the projects by simply clicking this button. And yeah, that's it. So
Thank you, Maria. I think this is awesome feature. Yeah, and as you said, it allows you guys to create intros, outros, and reuse them easily in all your projects.
No more duplicating or all that stuff.
Yep. Okay, thank you. And now Kirill, I think he's going to show us timeline, right?
Yeah, it was a cool one.
Yep.
Hello, friends. Long time no see. I've been busy with work, making a new timeline for you. You probably saw that Maria has shown the screen with a new timeline, and for those who is not much into it, I will just show all the main differences we've done to the timeline. So first of all, we changed a bit the structure of the visual structure of the themes. You see, like there are like tracks. There are background tracks with this guy and tracks of text. So let me add just one text. So this guy shows one. Let's quote one, right? So as usual, we can resize the text blocks, and we actually display the text right on the timeline. So now it's way more easier to like navigate to see what's going on in your project. But here is a trick. So we added this new button. Look at this, right? Which allows you to add up to 4 independent text tracks. So what it means? It means like I can add, let's say, 2, right? It's a text block, okay, but it belongs to a completely different timeline, completely independent. So I can synchronize the guy showing 2. Where is it 2? Okay, let me do this. Yeah, here's the 2, right? And my first text block just stays there since it's on a different timeline. So let's add a 3. Okay. Right. And now you see on this all the 3 blocks synchronized with the video. So let's play 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right. So it makes it way easier if you need like a text to appear in a very specific point of time, and while having another text appear and disappear on very specific point of time. And we guess that 4 timelines would be more than enough for most of the cases. Let us know if it's not, but we believe it's going to be enough. And what's more, in this pop-up, you can actually add up to 3 independent soundtracks, and all of these tracks are universal. So before we allowed adding a voice on a voice track and music on a music track. Now you can do you can add anything to anywhere. So for instance, let's say 1, right? Generate voice and add it. Come on, right? So I just added a text-to-speech right here. Right here, I can put a background music from stocks or record my own voice. So there's complete freedom on this. Right. We also changed a bit how the timeline looks and how the control looks. So now we actually cleaned a bit this part, so you can see like that the ruler way easier. And we change this play button. So now click on the play button, always starts playing for the current timeline. Timeline position, playhead position, right? And we added this shortcuts for fast forward and fast back, especially useful for longer videos. We also improved the zoom in action. So now if you zoom in, it zooms in around the playhead, right? Especially convenient in longer videos. It doesn't scroll anywhere, right? So if you need to add specific text and very carefully, like in time, you can zoom in and zoom out, right? And it doesn't jump anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Well, this is a new timeline. There's a lots of improvement coming up, but it's been a huge step forward, and I believe we addressed a lot of feature requests that we have received for I believe since the version 1. So guys, enjoy it and let us know if there are anything we can add more. One more thing, probably for those who is very picky in needs very specific settings for the text, we added a new feature for text. Here it is, this button, so you can actually now fix line spacing. So let me add another line, right? So now I can change letter spacing, right? Add line height. So we received a lot of requests about it, and now we've done it for you. Oh, okay, that's pretty much it for the timeline. So we hope to release lots of new stuff in the timeline pretty soon. So stay tuned. Dima.
Thank you, Kirill. So I have a question. So I believe we also address this issue when, for example, you have a waveform and you want waveform only to visualize your voice, but not the background music, right? And I believe now you can choose exactly what tracks you want to visualize, to be visualized by waveform.
Yeah, let me check it. Yeah, we actually have implemented this. I just don't remember. I'm not prepared to show it. Okay, so let me waveforms. Yeah, you're right. So in this waveform tabs, now there are 3 tracks you can actually use for generation of waveforms, plus background. Background is all the background, like background videos, right? So like if this guy were screaming, we would see it, right? But he's silent, unfortunately. So you can just uncheck this one. So for instance, your background music doesn't affect the waveform, only voice. Yeah, this is convenient for podcasts.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank
Because
you
usually you have like background music, but you don't want to visualize it. You want to visualize only your voice, right? So and it helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, it reminds me sometimes your users know your product better than you.
Okay, thank you, Kirill. Okay, guys, let's see what we have in terms of questions. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, can I have more templates in text to video? I think probably Masha is the best person to answer.
Well, the answer to this is yes, we can. Are we having more templates in the nearest future? I'm not sure about that, but I will definitely pass it on to the designers. And I agree that the more templates, the better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the short answer, yes, we can. Basically depends on our, and look, I can assure you we have actually lots of basically kind of a roadmap on templates. So and we always add more. It basically depends on our resources, but we are working on it. Yeah, thank you. Can we have media search bar left side instead of going back every time? I'm not sure. Media, oh, I guess actually I'm not sure exactly what it is about.
Me neither.
Yeah. Probably about stock search. If you can clarify, please, in the comments, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody says the text internal is super helpful. We agree. Awesome new features. Thank you, guys. These updates are fantastic. Yeah. Okay. From set of text. Yeah, great. Thank you. Okay, and one more question. More transitions. Frankly, I'm not sure we have more transitions on the nearest roadmap. But you know what? If you have any specific transition in mind, like what you want to see, I would encourage you to send it either to support or just in the Wave community group on Facebook. We monitor those, monitor the group and the support for features, and we usually very attentive to those things, and we try to implement. So please don't hesitate to just request.
Same thing goes for the templates. Sometimes our designers just need some inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, feel free to share it in the community. It's, I think, a good place to do so.
Yeah, this is stock search bar. So stock search bar left side instead of going back. So I guess as far as I understand, the request basically to have stock search bar every time present, like in the UI, not without going to the stock library. Yeah, something like this. And this is interesting request. Actually, I don't think anybody ever asked for this, right? But this is interesting to consider.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not sure I'm getting this right.
I guess the goal is to be able to search for stocks like from anywhere. Yeah, you know what? If you can give us like more specific requests, like, look, I want this and this because of that, that would help a lot to understand the use case and maybe come up with a solution. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't see any more questions. So yeah, thank you all for attending this live. Happy Christmas to if you celebrate it. If not, just happy weekend and holidays. Yeah, and happy New Year eventually. I believe we're gonna have some kind of live show next week, right, Mash? Okay.
Yes, we will.
Next
Wednesday, I guess. Very festive.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be literally drinking our own champagne.
Okay, guys. Again. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.